School tried to teach me English for 8 years. Result? I couldn't say a single sentence. But 4 years later, I can understand YouTube, talk to foreigners, and accidentally confess love to a random American guy. Yeah, I'll explain that later. Shit, why am I telling that? I'm from Ukraine, and like most people, I started learning English at school when I was 7. But honestly, that doesn't count. It was boring, confusing, and half the time the teacher spoke Ukrainian anyway, so after years of learning, I had basically zero English. Everything changed when I was 15. I was watching a travel show, Roland Rashka, and I saw people traveling the world, meeting strangers, speaking English, and I thought, okay, I want this life. That was the moment I decided I don't just learn English, I need English. At first, I did what everyone does. Apps, courses, Duolingo, Anki, all of that. And yeah, they helped a little. But the real progress started when I stopped learning English and started living in English. I watched YouTube, I read articles, I listened to podcasts, not because I had to, but because I actually enjoyed it. And one creator who really hooked me was Chris Heria. At first, I watched him in Russian, then I switched to English, and suddenly learning didn't feel like studying anymore. One day, something crazy happened. I was watching a long YouTube video just for fun, and I realized I understand this. Not subtitles, not translation, just understanding. That's when I stopped translating in my head and started thinking in English. Of course, not everything went smoothly. Once, I met a tourist from Canada in Lviv. He was running in winter in a t-shirt and shouted, "Let's go for a run." And we actually went with him. I tried to speak English, and instead of speaking in present, I somehow time traveled into past tense. Grammar 1 point, me 0. But the worst one was when I texted a guy from the US. He showed me fireworks in his city, and I wanted to say, "Your city looks beautiful," but instead I said, "I see beauty in you." Yeah. He replied, "Bro, I like girls." After that, we never spoke again. Now hear the truth. I can understand English pretty well, but speaking is still my biggest challenge. I'm not even sure if it's fear or just lack of confidence. Like, what if people don't understand me? But English already changed my life. Now I learn everything in English. Fitness, business, content creation. And even this video, I'm making it in English. And that's actually my next step. Using YouTube to finally improve my speaking. If I could start again, I wouldn't waste time on apps, I would just start using English immediately. So if you're learning English right now, stop waiting, stop trying to be perfect, just start using it. Because yeah, you might accidentally confess love to someone. But at least you'll be speaking.